Hey coaches, this is just a quick reminder that we have a responsibility as leaders and Christian coaches to build our players up as much as we possibly can. Coaching a group of youngsters is a very emotional leadership job, and we need a solid model to follow. The Bible gives us instructions on how to lead our families in this regard in Ephesians 6:4 when it says, "Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord." Well, we can certainly take from this when we are dealing with our players. No doubt there are those times during the season when things get frustrating. It becomes really easy to allow that frustration to creep into how we treat and what we say to our players on a daily basis. So we have to fight this temptation. We have to say things that don't tear down our players on a personal level, and instead find a positive message that builds them up and teaches a lesson at the same time. Now we find this theme of building others up multiple times in the New Testament. It tells us, "Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." So, as a Christian coach, we have to be reminded to work hard to find positive ways to approach our teams and players. Now, this doesn't mean that we should be soft on our players and have a program that lacks a disciplined culture. We're not talking about that at all. We should want to hold our teams to a very high standard of excellence on and off the field of play. But what it does mean is that we should run a program where we love our players and we want the very best for them in every area of their life, and we are willing to push them to get there without those personal insults and negative reactions that so often undermine our goals for them anyway. When you run a program based on love and discipline as your guiding principles, I think you can expect to get some results that will truly help your team. It creates a sense of ownership among your staff and players. People who feel they are being loved are way more likely to feel that they are truly important to the goals of the team and the organization, and thus they take their jobs and duties very seriously. They work harder for someone they feel like truly has their best interest at heart, and that increased production from them is great for the team as a whole. Number 2, it creates loyalty. People or players who are being led by a loving leader are also more likely to be loyal. Nothing tears down a team or organization quicker than members of that team being disloyal. In Matthew 12:25, Jesus says, "Every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined, and every city or household divided against itself will not stand." So coaches can use fear and intimidation to create loyalty if they want to, but over a period of time, we know that those tactics lose their appeal. But people will continually follow someone they respect. Number 3, it creates passion. When people are led by a loving, passionate leader, that passion is hard to contain. It permeates every part of the team, and that passion is palpable. Passion leads to lifelong learning, and that promotes sustained success. Okay, coaches, that's it for now. As we go out there, remember to build our players up.